Every sport needs its own version of P.T. Barnum, a showman, that special person who can bring the sport to life for the average Joe who might otherwise never be touched by the magic. For the sport of skiing, that person was Harry Leonard, the founder of the annual Fall Skiing Show, which brings the products, fun, and excitement together around the country, with thousands of skiers chomping at the bit for the first hint of snow. Harry's career began in a much different world, trying to drum up excitement of another product as a printer's representative and in the sale of newspaper advertising. An epiphany in 1956 would change all that, not to mention Leonard's life. He fell in love with skiing. It happened while on a weekend trip in Michigan's Upper Peninsula at the Pine Mountain Resort. Ever the optimist, he noticed that there were no guides to other ski areas around the country, and so he set out to publish one. His first Midwest directory was known as Ski Faring. The publication would open doors for Harry, including an invitation to organize the annual pre-season party of the Chicago Ski Club. Rather than just hosting a party, Leonard turned it into a consumer show that ended up attracting some 2,000 people. His career as a ski show impresario was underway. He organized a similar show in Detroit the following year, followed by New York City in 1960. By the mid-60s, his shows were coast to coast. Harry understood that dedicated skiers were desperate to get back to the slopes after the summer, and with that desperation came an eagerness to see all the new equipment and gear for the coming season. But just providing a preview was not enough. He also understood that these die-hard skiers wanted to be entertained as well, and he implemented many ideas that drew thousands to his show. Among these ideas was the ski deck, invented in 1961. Harry was one of the first to use it at his shows, and he brought skiing's racing stars to freestylers to perform, providing the wow factor. Skiing stars like Stein Eriksen, Billy Kidd, Penny Pitot, Jean-Claude Killy, and Wade Wong not only appeared, but performed at his shows, providing an essential ingredient to enhancing the public interest. Jerry Simon joined forces with Harry in 1964, becoming his ringmaster and chief promoter, as well as lifelong sidekick. Leonard's shows, operating under the name Halco Productions, were fun and entertaining, but they also became the place to meet and make friends with a fascinating array of marvelous people involved in the sport. The show proved to be an important factor in the growth of skiing throughout the 1960s and 70s. Although he retired from the ski show business in 1980 and moved on to other interests, Harry Leonard remains a highly regarded and unforgettable industry trendsetter, leaving an indelible mark and legacy which continues to this day. He is a charter communication member of SIA and organized the first trade show for the National Ski Areas Association. The recipient of many awards, Harry Leonard richly deserves his place in the U.S. Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame as we now present him with the Medal of Honor.